4 video boards, and they'll be in and fully operational certainly for this NCAA tournament. Second thing we have to do is really dress the city up. I think having a yellow brick road from the airport all the way in is important. That shows that the community really embraces the tournament. And finally, we have to sell the tournament out. It's been put on us that what they really want is a full house. They want the First Four to be a really critical, successful event. And Turner Broadcasting and NCAA has really given us that opportunity.
It's no secret that light's coming, but as you said, there will be other cities that are going to be bidding for this in the future.
When it was just the opening round game, there wasn't much competition for that event. But now there's 4 games, there's 8 teams coming in. Television for those 2 days, the entire time. Now other communities are starting to ask, well, how can they get involved? What we'd like to do is make sure that the NCAA just looks at it and says, Dayton did such a great job that we really don't need to take it anyplace else. We have that opportunity.
It's interesting. I don't know if a lot of people realize this or not, but Dayton could play at Dayton, couldn't it?
Dayton could play at Dayton. The last 4 at-large teams, for instance, last year would have looked like Illinois and Virginia Tech and perhaps even Dayton. Those last 4 at-large teams will be here along with the last 4 seeded teams.
We've seen the opening round games develop into, I don't know, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 people, and people moving for teams they don't even know. It's going to be a little bit different.
Yeah, we were able to average 8,000 people at the opening round game. This is going to be different. This is going to be a lot more like the first and second rounds when you experience those here today. There are going to be 8 very qualified teams that are going to be coming in here, and we're going to get to watch them just like we had those other weekends.
You talked about your committee that's got a lot of work to do, but it's going to be more than just 15, 20 people. It's going to be this entire community.
Well, I think this group is really, what we're really trying to do is just be the focal point to really marshal the troops, so to speak. We need to show that this community really is the winners that we all feel like we are, and let's step out and do something. Let's grab this First Four and take this opportunity and run with it. That's what this group is really going to help marshal us all to make that happen.
The organizing committee is really focused on 2 things. One is to really create a good experience for the teams that come here, for the fans that are going to be here, really make this city and dress up the city as an NCAA First Four community. So when people get here, they know they're coming for the games, and it's all about the First Four. The other thing is to really sell out the arena. We've got to get out to businesses, we've got to get out to people, and sell out every single seat in this arena, so that those First Four games, this is a packed house, and the NCAA knows that they want to come back here for the First Four year after year after year.
What would be an example or 2 that the committees like this have done before here in the community to help promote events?
You know, I don't know that we generally had committees like this around the community for other sorts of events. I mean, this is the first time that I've known it being done for anything with UD and the NCAA tournament. But it's what it is we got a great community of folks here and a great committee. These folks have a broad network out there. They're going to be able to reach out to the folks, help us sell the tickets, help us create the right experience, and make this a success for the Dayton region.
Well, having grown up in this town, I've always been a guy that loved Dayton. That tagline of "It's great in Dayton." There's so many sweet little spots of this town. It makes you just want to love it and make sure it continues to feel loved. So having the opportunity to be involved to help showcase our town, show that we are a town of winners, why wouldn't I want to be a part of that? So it's a natural for me. We've been loyal supporters of UD and UD athletics, my family, but also the company I work for, Heidelberg Distributing, for decades. So I'm just happy to be able to lend my enthusiasm for our town, enthusiasm for UD, in selling tickets and getting people excited for this great opportunity.